It's Thursday, and last night we had a fantastic day going 5-1 on all the picks that I discussed in yesterday's video. So congratulations to those of you who tailed all 6, or maybe you just took a few here and a few there. Either way, you should have made some money yesterday if you tailed at least the majority of the picks that we talked about. Let's see if we can do it again today. Guys, my name is CJ. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my content, and definitely hit the like button. We went for over 200 likes for the 3rd straight video. It would be amazing, outstanding, and fantastic if we could go for more than 200 likes on this video today. Let's jump into today's picks. But before we do that, every day that I produce a video, guys, we're picking somebody new to win a risk-free 2-pick power play to score $100 on PrizePicks. All you have to do, be a subscriber, turn on notifications, hit the like button on today's video, drop down to the comment section, comment your favorite pick, prop, or play of the day, or maybe you just want to tell me about the new shoes you just bought. Doesn't matter what your comment is, but if you're going to leave a comment, let's make it a worthwhile comment, okay? Anyways, we got 106 comments from yesterday's comment section already preloaded here in our random YouTube comment picker. All that's left to do now is for us to hit the start button, and it will randomly select one of you fine folks who commented on yesterday's video. And in this case, it's B Don. Shout out to B Don. You're today's big winner. B Don commented 222 with a little party emoji. I think he was referring to the 222 likes that we had at that time on yesterday's video. I appreciate you, B Don, for all the support, and for everybody else who tuned in yesterday, who liked, and who commented. I appreciate you as well. Today may not be your day, but maybe in tomorrow's video when I go live again, you might be selected like B Don. So if you want to be like B Don, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, hit the like button, and leave a comment just like my man B Don did here. B Don, shoot me a DM with your PrizePicks email address so that I can get you set up with that risk-free 2-pick power play. Get both of your picks right. You will be $100 richer. Okay, my man? All right, let's get into today's PrizePicks. And guys, if you're not playing on PrizePicks yet, it's a fantastic time to get set up. They're doing all kind of promos almost every single day. Plus, they're doing a 100% instant deposit match on your first deposit. So if you use code Curry, or drop down to the description of today's video and click the link that I've left for you, make your first deposit up to $100. They're gonna match you dollar for dollar, making your first bet on PrizePicks completely risk-free. And who doesn't like a free bet, all right? Take advantage, get signed up to PrizePicks if you're not already. Okay, some of y'all might have noticed this weird little theme. Some of these NBA player portraits have changed for tonight's game. It is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars fans, anybody? Does that ring a bell? Anyway, that's what's going on here. That's why PrizePicks is having a little bit of fun with some of these player portraits on their board. So without further ado, we're going to do a couple of different things in this video. We're going to look at the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, a fantastic tool for finding value. We want to get in on the picks, props, and plays before they get bumped up, get bumped down, or completely removed from the PrizePicks board. And the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer is going to allow us to do that. Once we decide on a pick and see if it's a plus EV, in other words, positive earned value, positive expected value play, then we're going to go check a couple of different projection models, just like we did in yesterday's video. The same methods used in yesterday's video that landed us under on Tyrese Maxey's points and assists, under on Tobias Harris's points and assists, and the other picks that ended up coming through for us. We're going to rinse and repeat and do what we did yesterday again today. So let's get things started off here with Anthony Davis. They were calling him Chewbacca earlier. In other words, shot blocker, Anthony Davis, blocking shots. Anyway, his points are set at 26.5, guys. Let's take a look at this on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. And if you're not using this tool yet, the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, I could save you $5 on your first month. Drop down to the description of today's video, all the way down at the very bottom. I've left a link. Click that link. Take advantage of the savings that code Curry gets you. And then you could jump on these picks just like I am. All right. So you punch in Anthony Davis's name on the optimizer. I'm showing you guys how to find plus EV plays. The first pick we have here is Anthony Davis at 26.5 points. Looks like we should be thinking about taking the under here. Almost a 53.5% chance that Anthony Davis stays under 27 points tonight. So 26 or fewer points when we go check the projections in just a moment is what we're looking for. Anything 26 or less, and we should be in pretty good shape here. So let's go do that now. First projection we're going to be using is the action projection tool. It's a part of the Fantasy Labs package. Yes, you have to pay for this typically, but because you and I know one another, I'm going to hook you up and let you in behind the curtain. Okay. So anyway, first projection, 25.9 points on a line of 26.5. So like I said, 26 or fewer projected points, and we could feel a little bit better about taking the under here on Anthony Davis's points. So the first projection is definitely rocking with the odds and the way that the optimizer is telling us to go. Look at this second projection though. Roto Wires got him at about 23 points on a line of 26.5 points. I know he had a monster game last game, but that was last game. We're talking about tonight. Things can definitely change from game to game. Teams make adjustments defensively. Players don't typically go off every single game. The shift in the tides happens from game to game. It ebbs and flows. So just pointing that out here, that he's projected for 23 points on RotoWire. And then third and finally, we're going to go over to NumberFire. NumberFire is a completely free projection site and tools. So guys, if you're looking for free projections, check out NumberFire. 23 projected points for Anthony Davis. So guys, this is a significant under here across 3 different trusted, reputable projection models. The same models we used for yesterday's video, we're using again today. They all suggest we should be taking the under on Anthony Davis. So we're going to go ahead and make him our first pick for less than 26.5 points. Again, if there's anything that I discuss here that you feel uncomfortable, uneasy about, don't take it, okay? Nobody's forcing you. I'm just here being the messenger, reporting my findings to you guys and passing on the value. So let's look at the next one. Jordan Poole's at 17.5 points and assists. Had himself a pretty good game in the last one. Let's see what the optimizer has to say about Jordan Poole today. We punch in his last name or first, whatever you prefer. We go down to the points and assists category, and you can see that he's got about a 52.2% chance of exceeding 17.5 points and assists. So when we go look at these projections in just a moment, we want to see 18 or more, right? So let's go do that now. First projection here for the points and assists for Jordan Poole. Looks like we've got him at 21.5, which is a huge projection for the over on a line of just 17.5, right? Good first projection. Second projection on Jordan Poole, points and assists 17.5. This one's a little bit more conservative at 17.6, but a little bit closer to 18 points and assists than 17. So this would be something that you would consider taking the over on once again. And then third and finally, back to NumberFire we go. We're going to pull out the calculator here. Jordan Poole's at 14.8 points plus another 3.5 dimes. Get my calculator going here. That comes out to 18.3 total points and assists. Again, more than 17.5. So back to PrizePicks we go. This looks like an over or more play based on the projections, based on the odds on the sports books being in our favor for the over. We should be thinking about taking more on Jordan Poole. Which brings us to the next guy here, Draymond Green. 13.5 rebounds and assists. Back to the optimizer we go. Guys, it's really this easy. You don't need to spend hours and hours of your time researching a single or a couple different picks, especially if you're playing on PrizePicks. You just want to know that the odds are in your favor and the projections are on your favor, and you can have a lot of success. All right, I'm not saying all these picks are going to hit, but I'm going to say that hopefully majority of them do. So we got Draymond Green here at 13.5 rebounds and assists. Again, 52.1% chance based on the odds pulled from the sports books, giving us true odds of -127 to go over 13.5. So we're looking for a projection of 14 or better here on Draymond Green's rebounds and assists. So back to Action Labs we go. Again, I'm presenting you with the information. It's up to you to decide what you want to do with it. But the first projection here for Draymond Green is nearly 16 on his rebounds and assists. Again, to remind you, the line is just 13.5. We were hoping for projections of 14 or better. In this case, we got a projection of 15.8. So very strong first projection. Let's check a second projection here for Draymond Green. Second projection on his rebounds and assists, 15.5 on a line of 13.5. That's a couple more rebounds and assists on his projection higher than his line. And then finally, we'll take it back to Number Fire and see what they have him projected at. Hopefully we go 3 for 3 on these projections. He's projected for exactly 8 boards plus another 7.7 dimes. That brings him up to 15.7 rebounds and assists. So it's a plus EV play. The odds are all in your favor, and 3 different projection models are also suggesting we take the over on Draymond Green. So why in the world would we go against the odds? Why in the world would we go against 3 different projection models? As a logical person, I just don't think it makes any sense to do that. Let's go with the projection. Let's go with the odds and hope that things pan out in our favor. All right, that brings us to our final 3 plays. But guys, before I talk about these final 3 plays, if you like what I'm doing, let the PrizePicks algorithm overlords know. Let me know that you like what I'm doing by hitting the like button now. Run those likes up. Maybe you're not subscribed yet. Maybe you were like, let me see the first half of this guy's video before I go any further, and hit that subscribe button. Well, now you see what I'm up to and what I'm doing here. 5-1 in yesterday's video. We're trying to run it back with a perfect 6 for 6 tonight. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, LeBron James sticking in the rebound and assist category. He's at 15.5 R plus A. Let's go back to the optimizer as we've been doing for all of my videos recently. We type in LeBron James' name. We go down just a little bit here. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. 15.5 rebounds and assists is the line. 52% chance that he goes under, not over, but under 15.5. So let's go run these projections. We're looking for projections of 15 or fewer here, being that we are suggesting to take the under on LeBron James in these rebounds and assists. First projections at 14.3. Yeah, I would call that a pretty hearty, pretty hefty under myself. And the unders have definitely been hitting, especially a lot more here in the playoffs where things get a little tighter, a little harder, a little more difficult for everybody. Rebounds and assists on RotoWire. They got him projected for 15 on a line of 15.5, so that's another under. And then let's take it back to Number Fire here, and we'll bust out the calculator to make sure that the math is sound. 8.2 boards plus another 6.6 for the assists, and we're sitting at 14.8 rebounds and assists for LeBron James tonight, which would mean less in this case. Taking it home with our final 2 picks, Steph Curry sitting at 5.5 assists tonight. You know what we're going to do, right? We're going back to the optimizer. We're going to run this optimizer to death today and see what we've got. It looks like we've got Steph Curry at 5.5 assists, a 52% chance that he goes over 5.5. So 6 or more dimes and we get paid. So let's go take a look at some projections here for Steph Curry. And as you could probably guess, the projections are looking sweet. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. 6.8 dimes on a line of 5.5. I mean, that looks really good to me. Second projection here for Steph Curry, 6.45 on a line of 5.5. Again, another favorable projection for the over. Let's take it to a third and final projection model, my friends. 6.9 assists. How's that sound on a line of 5.5? I mean, it sounds like more to me. So why, again, would I be going against these sharp projection models? Why would I take less when all these models that win people millions of dollars on sites like DraftKings and FanDuel, why would I take the less and go against these models who know more and are a lot sharper than I am? I'm just going to go with the models, go with the numbers here. Which brings us to our final pick, Klay Thompson, aka Qui-Gon Jinn, for my Star Wars nerds out there. 23.5 points is the number. Should we be going over or under on Qui-Gon Jinn tonight? Let's go take a look. We're punching in his name here to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer at 23.5 points, 52% chance as of about 3 p.m. Eastern time that he goes under 23.5. So we need 23 or fewer points on these projections. Let's run them. Let's see what we got here. Klay Thompson's first projection, 21.6. He would need 24 or more to sink our battleship. In this case, 21.6 is a far cry from 24, so the under still looking like a good way to go. Second projection on Klay Thompson, 20.75 points. Even if we were feeling generous and we wanted to round this up to 21 points, 21 is a lot less than 23.5 points. So 2 unders so far for Klay Thompson. Let's take it to a third and final projection here. Highlight the points column for you. Klay Thompson projected for just 21.3 points on number fire. Again, indicating that we should be considering the under on Klay today. So there you go. That is 6 plus EV picks, all universally projected in our favor, in agreement with the way that the odds are on the sports books. We can rest easy tonight knowing that everything is on our side, everything is in our favor. We can only control so much and dictate the outcome to a very little degree. These guys got to go out and play, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So now we decide what we want to put on it. I got $4.60.50 in my account. Let's get rid of that 50 cents. We'll put $20.50. Bang. We're off to the races. Guys, if you decide to tail all 6 of these, may the 4th be with you. And if you only decide to take 1 or 2, that's cool too. I just appreciate you joining me. We'll catch you in the next video. I'll be going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time right here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you're subscribed and you got those notifications turned on. Good luck tonight. Peace.